it's with an organisation called Collaborate Digital, and they do talks in schools, and then they'll do workshops, and then they'll record a podcast about online safety. Amazing. But the work is wider than that too. So about educating the young people who have already got them, and whilst we wait for the new regulations to come in, but also their parents, and communicating with them around the risks that are potentially there and how to best use those devices. So Collaborate Digital is an excellent project. I mean, I took a big hit very early on in my term around supporting mental health projects, because of course people would say, well, that's for the NHS to do, and it was absolutely, there is a role for the NHS to do, but where we've been most effective is that we've been able to work with men's health charities, obviously suicide being the biggest killer of young men, and there are men who are alive today because they were able to engage with those services that we were able to support. There are people who engaged with some brilliant services like Talk It Out down in Deal, who offered that out of hours, more personal support. And over the time, the NHS has stepped up and stepped in, so we now have more safe havens in the county, alternative places of safety for people to go. The NHS has introduced 111 option 2 now for mental health. So it was a really good way of bridging the gap between a problem where the police were spending so much time dealing with cases involving mental health and there being nothing, to the NHS doing the right thing, stepping in and providing those services. But yeah, I'd probably say those are a couple of good examples of where the money can actually make a difference.